So let's look at factorising with a common factor. Now, as the name suggests, okay, factorising is all about looking for factors. So let's start off with this example here. 3x plus 15. Now, essentially what factorising is to put back into brackets, okay, or to put into brackets. So to do that, we need to look for a common factor between both here and here. So both these numbers, what's the highest common factor that they can both be divided by? So 3 and 15, the highest common factor between them is 3. So what we do is we put 3 outside the bracket, and 3x divided by 3, so we divide this by 3, since we put it outside the bracket, and that's just going to become x. And then 15 divided by 3, well, that's going to become 5. So in factorised form, it just looks like this. Now factorising is just the opposite of expanding. They kind of go hand in hand, they're just the opposite of one another. So that's the first example there. You can see this is right, because if I went 3 times x, that would give me 3x, and 3 times 5, and that would give me 15. Now for the next example, it's a little bit trickier, but it's 4x squared plus 6x. Now looking at this, we need to see what they have in common. Now both of these can be divided by the highest common factor is 2, but they also share something else in common. You can see here they have an x, and here they have an x as well. So we can also have a common factor of x. So let's put that outside the bracket as well. Now 4x squared divided by 2x, well, we divide the numbers, that will go to 2, and x squared divided by x just leaves us with an x there. 6 divided by 2, well, that is 3, and x divided by x is equal to 1, which will just leave us like this. So that's factorised for that one. And finally is an even trickier one. We've got 6xy minus 8y squared. Now we look at the coefficient, the number in front. What can both of those be divided by? Again, 2. And then we want to look between and see if they have any letters in common. And we can see here, this has got a y, and this has also got a y. So let's put a y outside there. Now 6 divided by 2 is 3. And xy divided by y, well, the y's will cancel out, just leaving the x. Negative 8 divided by 2 is going to give us negative 4. And y squared divided by y, it's going to give us y. Now we can check all these are right, because 2x times 2x is 4x squared, and 2x times 3 is 6x. 2y times 3x is 6xy, and 2y minus 4y, or times negative 4y, is negative 8y squared. So all three of those correct. So what you're doing is you're looking for the highest common factor in the coefficient, so the number in front, and then you're seeing if they have any letters in common as well, and whether you can pull those outside the bracket.